So many people ask how you do this by yourself without a camera crew. It ain't easy. Not all the shots are gonna be straight, but I do my best.
Oregon is a state in the Pacific Northwest region of the United States. It is located on the Pacific coast with Washington to the north and California to the south. The Columbia and Snake Rivers cover much of Oregon's northern and eastern boundaries respectively. It is a beautiful state but has its own mysteries and dangers you would find in any wilderness areas. I'm here to survive a week alone with no shelter, no food, and no camera crew, and show you how to survive in the wilderness.
Alright, so this is a good find here. We got some moving water. It looks pretty clean, but you gotta always be careful when you're drinking water. There could be pathogens in here. If I can get a fire started, I can get some of this boiled, but I'm pretty thirsty right now, so I'll go ahead and take a chance. Nice and cold. If you can get a running stream, it's a lot better than standing water. But still, I'll get some of this canteened up, see if I can't get a fire going, and grab some of these vines around here and get a tea, get kind of a herbal tea going here. Give me some energy. I haven't eaten for 3 days and kind of getting to me. But yeah, the clouds are coming in and it's gonna rain soon, so. Alright, keep moving.
The mountainous regions of western Oregon, home to 4 of the most prominent mountain peaks of the United States, including Mount Hood, were formed by the volcanic activity of Juan de Fuca plate, a tectonic plate that poses a continuous threat of volcanic activity and earthquakes in the region. Today, Oregon's landscapes varies from rainforests to the coastal range to parent deserts in the southeast, which still meets the technical definitions of a frontier.
So many people ask how you do this by yourself without a camera crew. It ain't easy. Not all the shots are gonna be straight, but I do my best. Go down here and take a look. There's ridge. You gotta be careful out here sometimes. One wrong step could mean disaster. But the sun's coming out, so that's nice. Helps warm and dry me out. But another downside of being your own cameraman is, well, you always got to come back for the camera. So, the key to survival is making sure you have a good place for the night. I'm going to go ahead and set up camp around here. Go ahead and get a fern tarp created. Got to get a fire started. Grab some of the stuff around here and see how things go tonight. Starting to rain, so got to keep dry. Alright, here we go. Another good key to survival. Whoa. Is knowing your directions. Pretty much in the morning, keep the sun to the back of your head. And you know you're always going west. But once that sun reaches high noon, you gotta take a break and take a rest until it starts going over again, and you keep it in front of you, you know you're still going the right direction. But also telling time, you can, well, one, you have a watch, but sometimes you may not have a watch, so you find out where the sun is, you use your palm, pretty much think about it every hour. So it's up here, say about noon, so I know you've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to 6 hours of sunlight left. That can kind of help you tell you what time it is. But I found a nice opening here. See if I can find some food. Not so much wildlife, lots of birds, but I'm not going to catch one of those. Maybe set up some traps, see if I can get something to eat here. Yeah, it's getting cold. Just kind of see, keep going. Surviving. Oh, another good thing of food here, dandelions. Great source of vitamins. They're kind of all over the place around here. Some of you see have already sprouted, but find me a couple of these and these will be good to eat for a while. Tasty. So, get some wood, the fire started. Hopefully I can get something to eat. I'm hungry. It's getting to me.
Finally, it's day 7, and I'm finally ready to go home. All I need to do is find some timber to get a fire started, and my camera crew will be here to rescue me. I only hope that they'll be here soon, so I don't have to spend another night in this Oregon forest.
Be careful around here. Be a bit slippery. Whew. Already got one of my legs wet, but there's a good opening here. Go ahead and set up a fire, get some wet ferns, creates a lot of smoke, and hopefully my rescue team will be here to pick me up today. Cleared up. It's gotten a little bit warmer, and that's helped. But just gonna sit it out and hopefully they'll find me. But it's been a pretty long week. But that's how it is surviving out here in Oregon. If you can't do it, just keep your focus, and you too can survive in the wilderness. Alright, time to get my leg dried off.
Oregon's climate, especially in the western part of the state, is heavily influenced by the Pacific Ocean. The climate is generally mild, but periods of extreme hot and cold can affect parts of the state. Precipitation in states varied widely. The deserts of eastern Oregon get as little as 8 inches annually, while some western coastal slopes approach over 200 inches. Oregon's population centers, which lie mostly in the western part of the state, are generally moist and mild, while the lightly populated high deserts of central and eastern Oregon are much drier.